Hello, today we're going to talk about match preview Celtic versus Rangers, the Old Firm derby, the biggest match in world football. It's the biggest rivalry, it is huge, it's one of the biggest games for Celtic especially. Celtic have one chance today to show how they can do it and to show if we can get the job done. Let's get right into it. So, on Sunday, the 21st of March, at a 12 p.m. kickoff at Celtic Park, Celtic will play host to Rangers. Rangers, the champions. Celtic are in rank rotten form at the minute. We've lost some really stupid games in the last couple of weeks. We get the draw at Dundee United, we get that stupid loss against Ross County, we lost to St Mirren back a month and a half ago. But we're going into this game, I think if Celtic can put in enough effort, there's an outcome possible. Celtic know how much they've dominated Rangers over the past 9 years, but obviously this season has been different considering that Rangers ran away with the title and have won it with over 20 points. Celtic are going into this game on a really bad form. Obviously, as I said, Rangers are expected to do something. Rangers are the favourites. Rangers will most likely think that they're going to win, which is completely understandable because it is going to be most likely that they would win. But if there is an outcome that Celtic could play, it could be a different story. So, now I'm going to go through the team predictions. So, for the Old Firm, we're going to look back at the Celtic versus Aberdeen game, since the Dundee United game doesn't really count because it was a goalless draw. And we lost the lead because of it. So we're obviously going to play, I personally think Celtic should play a 4-2-3-1. A 4-2-3-1. And at the back, it should be, starting from left to right, I would go with Taylor at left back, Ayer left centre back, Welsh right centre back, Kenny right back, Brown, Brown I think is more of a substitute player, but he can be amazing on Old Firm days. But what I would do is, it's quite a dodgy move, but I would personally move maybe a McGregor, or no, McGregor's more of an attacking player. So if you look back at it, you'd probably want to put like a Beaton at CDM. Along with probably Beaton and Brown, then to play like a more defensive role, and then the three in the middle you want to play Forrest if he's fit on the right mid. Then you would like to play most likely Calmac in the midfield and play Elyounoussi on the left. Then what you want to do is you have two up front, which is Edouard and Griffiths, no doubt. Griffiths is amazing, is one of the most underrated players on an Old Firm day. Same with odds on Edouard. Both extremely good players that should do the job for Celtic. You look at the players inside of that team and there's some solid players on the bench. Celtic as a must should have on the bench. Tom Rogic is a must. He's amazing on Old Firm days. Tom Rogic changes games, especially you saw him doing the 3-2 game, even though it was back 3 years ago. It was still a game changer and he still changed the game. Then you look at, so obviously I'd say he's a must. And maybe have Sorrow on the bench as well. Give him a chance. There's a few other players, and maybe if you look at that team, I'd play Hazard or Bain in goals. Personally, for an Old Firm game, I'd play Bain because Bain has more experience with the Old Firm, as he's been here for just over 3 years. But Celtic, I'm debating if we play Barkas, we're screwed. But keep Duffy out the team and keep Barkas out the team, and I think we should be okay. So, the other controversial topic is, should Celtic do a Guard of Honour? Now, personally, if you look back at the past 9 titles, or the past 4 that we've been in, I would congratulate Rangers for it, but there's a few cons that make me say no. Without a doubt, I am no, because no way we should do it, because if you look back at it, they never did it for us, which is fair. We could be the bigger person, but the way that they celebrated their league title win, disgraceful stuff. COVID cases are shooting up, everything, because they're all out in the street, no mask wearing. They're all like having a party in George Square, and the government did not do enough to fix it. Nicola Sturgeon made a disgraceful job of it for fans showing up for that in a tier 5 lockdown. And you look down south at that Sarah Edwards thing, or whatever her name is, the one that got stabbed or something. That had, the police did a better job at that, which is a peaceful protest, to bloody riots in Glasgow. That was a disgrace, and Celtic should not give a Guard of Honour for that. It was a disgrace of a thing to do, destroying park benches, even though they, I don't know if this is true or not, raised money for it. I think it's a load of nonsense, obviously, but something that they've made up to try cover it up. But I personally should say no to the Guard of Honour, definitely not. And Brendan Rodgers sitting down south in England, the guy that walks away from this club halfway through a season, you mad? And he's sitting in his wee couch down in Leicester like, oh, yeah, Celtic should give it. He's not the one that's lost the title. If like he was at Leicester City, and who's their rivals, like somebody like a local rivals or something, say Nottingham fought, I don't even know, it's around that area, like a rival of Leicester won the league, he would never do it. He would not in the hope of hell do it. Stevie G never did it for us. Pedro Caixinha, Murty never did it for us. Celtic, however, should never do it. Not a hope in hell. So, I'm going to wrap up the video there, folks. Please leave a like and subscribe. Subscribe to my second channel. It's called Celtic Feed. I'll hopefully link it in the description. And I've also set up, that is now going to be my second channel. And probably more of the uploads will be on that channel. But, without further ado, can you please leave a like on the video. And this, sorry about my upload schedule. I kind of, since there was no football and didn't expect anything. But if you could leave a like and give us a wee subscribe, hopefully and hit 700 subscribers. I'm aiming by the end of April, probably is more of a logistical target. But without further ado, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.